Nothing in this video is financial advice.
Okay, hello crypto guys and everybody looking at the channel here. As you know, maybe we just published a new video yesterday, but like once I started doing some charting, just it feels there's no way to be stopping it, so maybe I'll just build on the momentum and publish another video here. So the topic of this video is like I'm trying to figure out like what would be the possible like lowest, maybe even doom scenario for BTC. Still the bull market would still be on. Like as you know, around the like in this region that we've been pumping here, the entire start of this year 23, quite a few people have been saying, and there seems to be somewhat of a consensus even on the fact that we are on an uptrend. And now in the past few days, when you've been seeing something like this, like a tremendous drops in the actual market, like how much have we come down? 12% in just a couple of days here. And if you take it from like here tops, it's like almost 20% drop. So cases and situations like this truly do kind of make you question, like, is it a sound investment? Like, is the uptrend still intact? What should we think about it? And my thinking here is like, as you can see, I've drawn a couple trend lines here, and they are not like, even though we're here kissing the bottom of this trend line, as you might see, like I did not draw this from like any other peaks or lows or whatever of the like normal price, but the approach that I'm taking here, I'll get to it in a minute, but first I want to say that based on the upcoming analysis and data, as you might imagine, bottom currently, like with the worst case scenario while maintaining the bull market momentum possibly, would be at around 18,000 if it was to happen like today. And obviously as the days move forward, this trend line will keep going up, climbing up. Now you might be thinking like, what is, like, how did I come up with this like few trend lines that we have in here? And to show you, here is the like reasoning behind it. So we have the 200-day moving average. You could like do the same with the 200-week moving averages, of course, but like I feel that here we have a bit more fluctuation. And once I drew these lines, these support bands, it turned out that okay, like it actually acted as a support even here, which made me think that okay, this is maybe a good time to make another video. So how did this come to be, this approach? Basically what I've been doing, let's focus on first on this line, which has acted as a support like at the start of this year and at the end of last year. And how it came to be is like, when we have the moving average, the 200-day moving average, I drew it from the time where this like hit its low and kind of the trend line, which was the bottom of the other like second downward slope here. So as you can see, we are not really creating a trend line based on the trends created by the moving average, which holds heck of a ton more data behind it than just the individual single day price candles. For those of you who may not know like how the moving average like actually is counted, is the average price, or this is like the price build up that shows where the kind of the price would be based on the 200-day, because it's 200-day SMA. It shows like where the price average would be for all of those 200 days from the past until this date. For example, today it is 150, and the 200-day moving average is quite well known and liked technical indicator when you're trying to like chart the longer term trends and kind of mapping out where the price is going, what's the trend and momentum behind it. And for example, here and here you can see that it has acted as a support. Here it was a price resistance level. Here you might say it's been working as a great point of support for the Bitcoin price. And how we are using it is like we're building or like drawing the trend lines here by kissing the bottom points of the 200-day SMA. And if you take this logic, it would basically say that like if we were to go straight down, which like I don't think is possible, but based on this logic, the bottom doom scenario, while still maintaining the possible bull market potential, would be at about like $18,000 and $19,000 range. This being said, I do want to mention here, like it was a little bit tough to actually, because like it's so long time frame, so this for example isn't like exactly kissing this one. But what I do want to say here is like you can't take this to the bank, as you often can't take any specific chart to the bank. Like consider the risks that come with any single investment that you're gonna make. But the one thing that I want to say here is that, like for example here, if we were to, in here, we obviously saw how the like trend line acted as a support very well. But if you take it from the prior cycle, which is like this, we could actually even change this to a green color so to differentiate it a bit. Like here it did work tremendously well as well. For example, here you can see that the trend line kind of like it was like basically kissing the bottom and upside, like both sides of the created trend line when the last bear market like actually ended. And here in the like black swan event, we slightly came below it, and you could say that this even acted as a support for that. So there has been like now 2 occasions here, and well maybe three even if you want to consider this as a individual single point where it has happened. Like there are basically 2 to 3 different occasions where this methodology has worked quite well in identifying the bear market bottoms and like when the new bull market actually starts to run upward. The first time around, like if we do it from here, like or all the way from 2000s, this is one of the trend lines that has never ever been like actually touched. One of the reasons is obviously because this has so much less data behind it, so you can't really create any reliable trend lines based on it. But yeah, just wanted to showcase this finding that I just came across doing some charting here, because like obviously every single one of us is interested, like is the bull market still on, like should I be like considering into like dollar cost averaging in or like doing some bigger buys here at this point. If you're looking at the time horizon of when I would be, for example, doing some purchases, you can check the prior video that we did on the topic on this channel, that we have actual time ranges in terms of like days and months, quarters, like what would be the sensible time to like expect any like possibly increasing price action. And when you like combine this approach with it, you kind of start to see the better and clearer picture where would the like when to buy and what would be the possible bottoming of the price when you should be or could be buying. This is obviously not a financial advice, but I have not just yet made my purchase here. I will be looking to buy in the coming weeks and like kind of start again. I have been doing it like a couple of times already, like even for example around this region, not BTC but some like Solana for example, and I'm kind of like following the BTC price signals to help me navigate the markets, because it's obviously the grand old crypto kind of dictates if we're gonna keep the bull run going up. So yeah, that's about it, I would say. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Even the bell notification, you can hit it if you wish to see similar videos in the future too, so you won't miss anything. That's it, so see you in the next video.